I'm going to tell you the real secret about men going their own way.
Okay, the real secret about MGTOW. All right, I didn't realise there was one, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the subject, so let's go.
Hello, my handsome man. Welcome. And I want to talk about a very hidden secret that they may not be telling you in MGTOW. Now, if you're watching this video and you're like, what the hell is that? MGTOW is a group of men who have, it stands for Men Who've Gone Their Own Way. And they are men who have decided, screw it, I'm not screwing with women anymore. I'm just gonna focus on building me and my career and my own independence, and I will just use women whenever I need sex.
A relationship coach. Okay, so MGTOW is not a group of men. Okay, there are plenty of MGTOW, but we're all individuals and we're all going our own way. There's no groupthink in MGTOW. We have a belief and a philosophy, if you like, that's similar across MGTOW, but we're not. There's no group. There's no formal registration process to become a MGTOW. Okay. Now, it's also not screw women. I've had enough of that. For most men, it's looking at what women have to offer and deciding that they don't want it. There's also men who have gone through the divorce proceedings and realised that the society they're living in is not of any benefit to them, shall we say, to put it mildly. So there's various motivations for MGTOW, and it's mainly Western society. And now when I say Western society, I mean Western-styled society. So Japan, for example, has a lot of MGTOW. My understanding is it kind of started in Japan. But anyway, that's another topic. And it's also, men don't have to focus on careers and self-improvement is part of the MGTOW journey, and focusing on oneself is part of the MGTOW journey, but it's up to the individual whether or not they're going to pursue a career. A lot of men just prefer freedom from the plantation, and that's what MGTOW ends up giving a man. You realise that you're more than just a beast of burden, shall we say. So you're kind of touching on some of the points, but it's a very superficial understanding of MGTOW that you're displaying here, which is not surprising.
Now, if you are new here, my name is Erica Angelo, and we talk about women, attraction, sex, relationships here. So make sure that if that's what you're into, that you subscribe to this channel and you turn on that notification bell. And if you haven't taken that attraction quiz, then I highly encourage you to take advantage of it right now.
So Angela here is obviously running a business, relationship coach, which in the old days used to be called a matchmaker. Now, if you know anything about relationships and relationship coaches, there is a dearth of men. There are a plethora of women looking for men, and relationship coaches, from my experience, find it extremely difficult to contact and to have men in their portfolio, so to speak. Now, that's from a MGTOW point of view very understandable. Why would you want to put yourself in that position? But so this is Angela's angle here, if you like. She's trying to drum up a few men to join her stable, if you like. And does she find you attractive is the quiz. It's not the other way around, is it? Because we all know what women want. They have a laundry list of requirements for men. Does she find you attractive? In other words, do you fit into a certain slot? Do you plough that furrow correctly, efficiently? That's the question. That's what the quiz aims to find out. Plus, of course, you'll get your contact details.
Now listen, before I just dispel the secret of this, I actually want to validate this group and say there is some truth to what they are saying. You know, for many men, they're tired of just trying to pursue women and just getting rejected. And face it, there are some women out there who are just straight up bitchy, and there are just some women who just want to be mad at men. And unfortunately, these guys have had encounters with some of the wrong women who are not in alignment with what they want, meaning they want a loving relationship, they want a woman that they can pursue and be happy with, and instead they've been met with bitterness, resentment, and even being attacked for being a man.
So this is the standard blurb, the standard shtick from the relationship coaches, and I find it patronising and belittling. You know, men have they're just poor dumb little animals, and they've met a couple of bad women somewhere out in the wild, and the poor little creatures, they can't handle it emotionally, so they've withdrawn into their shell, and if it's just going to take a good woman to extricate you from the shell, put that yoke carefully on your shoulders and put you back onto that plantation and plough away. You poor dumb little creature. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. It's patronising, it's belittling, it gives you an insight into what this woman actually thinks about men. And to me, like, why would you, as a man, why would you want to have anything to do with her in a professional capacity or in any other capacity? Honestly, I get sick and tired of this idea that men can't make a decision for themselves, they can't achieve anything in life at all. They're just dumb, pathetic little creatures who need a controlling hand to guide them through life, and that's a feminine hand, a female hand. If she starts talking about masculine and feminine energy, I'm gonna explode.
So I can see the logic in the movement of saying, fuck this, if you can't appreciate me, you can't be appreciative of what I'm trying to offer you, then fuck it, I'll just go my own way and I'll go and work on me. And there is truth to that. There is truth in being frustrated when you're trying so hard at something and someone basically says, fuck you, you know, all your efforts are not worth it, they're not valid. Of course, men are going to want to give up. Hello, I completely understand that. But the secret is that they're not telling you is this: when you shut down your heart, when you become cold and cynical to women, because truth be told, everyone wants to be loved. Everyone wants to have that relationship where they can feel love. That if I told you one day you'll find a woman who's gonna respect you, who's going to validate you and encourage you, who's gonna make love to your body, who's gonna enjoy sucking your cock at night, who loves touching on your body, who loves going on adventures and traveling the world with you. If I said that woman existed, hell yeah, who would not be down for that ride?